Morning, welcome to the vlog. Stepped into the darkness. I just wanted to make a quick vlog. I'm not wearing uniform today. I just popped into the caravan. Just something's been bugging me. Just basically how other caravanners caravan. Now I've probably done a vlog like this before. Apologies if you sat through that one as well. But I just wanted to get something off my chest and get your opinion as well. Bit of backstory for me. So I grew up not knowing anybody that had a caravan. Not only did I not have a caravan when growing up, mum and dad never drove, so we didn't have a car. So I had no history in caravanning whatsoever, other than maybe a static caravan. You know, unlike some people who have been on holiday with their parents and caravanning and grew up with caravanning, I didn't grow up with caravanning. The reason we got into caravanning is that we got absolutely fed up with going to airports and queuing up and going through security. I mean, that was before there weren't a lot of security and stuff like that. So neighbours had a caravan and we used to watch them go away, you know, used to not take the mick out of them, but find it quite amusing what they did. It's a very weird pastime for us because we were never, I was never involved in caravanning during my child lifetime. So, go fast forward to was about 40, I suppose. Where are we now? Yeah, about 40. We decided to get a caravan after speaking to neighbours and looking at how excited they were. I mean, they were elderly, a retired couple anyway, and we were 40s, like I say, so they were retired. And they used to go away and they would seem to be living life O'Reilly. So we thought, have some of this, and it would mean we wouldn't have to get on a plane and we wouldn't have to do this, wouldn't have to do that. Your home's always with you. Well, anyway, you know all the benefits of caravanning. I'm not going to stand here and go for all the benefits with you. However, so what I've found, when I started caravanning, there was no YouTube. You know, I am really that old. And I had no one else to teach me how to do caravanning, so I had to just go to site and learn. But well, also, not only that, but no idea about caravans at all. So we bought a new caravan from Germany, and I drove to Germany, picked it up, towed it back. First time I'd ever towed was from Germany. Obviously I had a tow bar fitted. I knew about a tow bar. I had to get a tow bar fitted and wing mirrors and stuff like that, and went out there, extra number plate, blah blah blah. So went online, looked at this German caravan and bought it over the internet. I emailed the guy once actually to ask him, oh, has it got a microwave and does it have double glazing? All caravans have double glazing, and no, it doesn't have a microwave. You can have one fitted, but it costs you €400. I was like, what? He said, just use one on the side. And he was like, why would you want to use mad English? Why do you want to use a microwave? Bearing in mind, this is 2006. Microwaves had been invented, honest. So I drove out to Germany, picked up the caravan, towed it back. First time ever towing through on the ferry, through customs. I mean, that was when Dover was like wiggly. I know the curbs were like about 7 foot high. It was okay, no problem at all. I hadn't learned anything from YouTube, hadn't had any experience of caravanning. What do you do in the winter? The dealer said, in the winter, drain the caravan down, open the tap to drain it, open your taps to, you know, as we all know now. And that's what I did, all I did. So then, when I'd got maybe, I don't know how many years, I don't know when I started looking at YouTube vlogs, who knows? Many years later, it seemed anyway, when I was an experienced international caravanner at that, even then I was an international caravanner without being a vlogger, I started watching videos, and my God, the amount of stuff people did, it absolutely beggar belief. What are you doing? Like checking lights when you hook the car up. So I don't check the lights, and I'm not suggesting you don't, but I don't check the lights because I plug the caravan in to the car. The car has vehicle specific wiring, and this has done it before. If a bulb is not working, the car tells me, as much as it does, same with the car tells me the car bulb. I've had it before. Trailer light out, get out of the car, go back, oh yeah, it's trailer light out, okay. So I've got bulbs, replace the bulb. I mean, it won't take 2 minutes to get me hand at the back going, indicators, yeah, that's fine. If you do that, happy days, and I recommend you do it. I don't, because I rely on the technology. I do check the torque on the wheel nuts. When I go to France, for instance, I check the wheel nuts. I do everything, check tire pressures, everything like that. I don't go round on the car checking the torque of all the wheel nuts unless I've had a tyre replaced. So the wheels come off, on again. The same with the Caravan. I had a tyre replaced recently, checked the wheel nuts after 50 miles or whatever, or when I got to a campsite, checked them, and all the same. And every time I check them, they're fine. Also, the chances are I've got five wheel nuts. If there's 5 wheel nuts on there, right, all 5 are going to work loose and the wheel's going to fall off. Now, I know it does happen. I've seen, like, you know, like the electric hookup cable bursts into flames. Or does it? Some of these pictures you see. Anyway, let's not get into that. So then that brought me on to watching a couple of vloggers that what they do to their caravans in the winter. Now I'll share with you what I do with my caravan in winter. This is winter, freezing in here, no heating on, can't afford it. It's what I do. There you go. And that's how it stays all winter. One thing I do all the time, I open the fridge door. That's what I do in the summer and everything, just because otherwise it gets a bit smelly. I mean, really, the taps are open. I drain the system down. What else do you want me to do? What else do I need to do? Older caravans, maybe. This is just like a 2-year-old caravan. There's a gap here. That's not touching. It isn't touching the wall. When I see people with piles of feels a bit damp. Joking. I've seen people with piles of these cushions in black bags. I mean, that's fine if you want to do it. Happy days. But I don't know why you do it, because this has never been. The caravan is vented. They're vented as long as you don't cover the vents up. So my point is, don't overdo it. Don't stress yourself too much by watching people like me telling you exactly what you should do. Do what you feel you need to do. If it makes sense for you to check the wheel nuts every time you go away, do it, please. I don't. I live life on the edge. No, I don't. I mean, because, you know, it's like I don't check the tyre pressures on my car every time I go away, or even on the caravan. I don't check them every time. I don't. Why do you need to? Why should a caravan be any different to how you treat your car? As long as it's properly maintained, relatively. Or if you've got an older caravan, maybe you might need to do these things, right? But with a 1.5, 2-year-old caravan, I'm not doing maintenance like that every week. Now I've come in here, I bought a pack of 100 fuses from Amazon, as you do, because they're cheap, right? Why buy just 2? Assorted, and I've had a fuse blow because plugged the telly in when we was last away, pop, and the fuse went in there. Can I find the fuses? No, I bloody can't. Where did I put them? I'm not having a go at anybody that does all these things in their caravan. Fill your boots. I'm not doing them. That was a point of the vlog, and I feel much better. I might not even publish this vlog, but just doing the vlog has taken a weight off my mind. It's just that when people go on about everything that they do in a caravan, I check the wheel nuts every 25 yards. We travel. We've got a bike rack on the caravan, and during the journey, the missus sits on the caravan, and every 10 seconds she's checking the lights just to make sure they're still working. Get a grip. Just enjoy caravanning. Enjoy caravanning. That's it. And be safe, of course. Get a fire extinguisher, because you never know. Oh, fire extinguishers, that's the point. Do you check your fire extinguishers every 25 minutes? No, you don't. You've got it in there, and you hope when it works, when you have a fire, it'll work. You don't come out and check it. You don't come out indoors. You don't check your taps every 10 minutes or open. I've said on Twitter, and I'm not being serious on Twitter when I'm saying these sort of things. It is a joke, but you know, I said, do you, like at home, do you check your fridge, open the door, and make sure that light still works? There are certain things you should do and be sensible and safe, and there are other things that's just obsessive caravan behaviour. I won't have it. I'm not doing it. You do it, I'm not doing it. And I've been caravanning longer than you, trust me. And my wheels have never fallen off, and my lights have always worked. But have they? How do I know? Well, I know because the bloody car tells me. And also, you go. I'm starting again. You go around the back of your caravan and check your lights. You walk from the back of the caravan to the car. The light might not be working now. The only thing it's true of it is that when you last checked, it's working. Same with a car MOT, right? MOT is a safety check on that day. That day, your car is roadworthy. The next day, something might go wrong and it might not be. Don't know why I mentioned that. I calm down. I can't have coffee. Actually, I can't have any coffee. I haven't got any. Tea? Tea, anyone? Thanks for watching. See you next one. If you're unsubscribed, if you're one of them OCD caravanners, nothing wrong with it. I just don't do it. This is quality caravan vlogging.